Have you ever left a conversation and realized you weren't even being yourself? Like you said the right things. You kept the vibe good, you made sure everything stayed smooth, you didn't create any tension, but later on, when you're alone, you start replaying it in your head, thinking, why didn't I just say what I actually felt? And it's not that you lied, it just didn't feel fully honest either. It felt like you showed a version of yourself that was easier to accept, not necessarily the real one. Because you might not even see yourself as a people pleaser. You're not the type who says yes to everything. You're not overly obvious about it. But in subtle ways, you adjust. You soften your opinions. You hold back certain thoughts. You read the room before you speak. And sometimes, you shrink just enough to fit what feels acceptable. Not completely, just enough that things stay comfortable. And at first, it feels like a strength. You're easy to be around, you don't create problems. You know how to keep things balanced. People trust you, people rely on you, and you tell yourself, I'm just being mature. But if you slow down and really think about it, there's a difference between being thoughtful and slowly losing your own voice in the process. And that line gets blurry over time. Because eventually, it stops being something you choose. It becomes something you do automatically. You start filtering everything, not just what you say, but how you say it, when you say it, and if you should say it at all. You think about how it might sound, how it might be taken, how it might affect the other person, before you even ask yourself what you actually feel. And that kind of constant adjustment, it drains you in a way that's hard to explain, because nothing bad is happening, but something still feels off. And here's the part most people don't talk about. People-pleasing isn't always about being nice. Sometimes it's about needing to be liked. You notice it in the small moments. When you want to say no, but you still say yes. When something bothers you, but you brush it off. When you replay conversations later, thinking, did I say that right? Or did that sound okay? It's like your mind is always checking if you're still accepted, if you're still good in their eyes. And that pressure builds, even if no one directly puts it on you. And maybe that didn't come from nowhere. Maybe at some point, you learned that being easy made things better, that being agreeable avoided problems, that being low maintenance kept things stable. Maybe you noticed that when you stayed quiet, things didn't escalate, so you adapted. Not because you're fake, but because you were trying to protect something, your relationships, your peace, your place in people's lives. But now, it's starting to cost you more than you expected, because you're not just being kind anymore, you're constantly editing yourself. You're holding back things that matter. You're saying yes when you mean no. And slowly, you start feeling drained in situations that used to feel normal.
Lindsay loves you.